come with me to do a pretty important but very simple maintenance on your 5th gen Toyota 4Runner. Today we're going to be doing a power steering fluid flush. It's probably recommended you do every 30 to 50,000 miles, and just kind of pay attention to what your fluid color looks like. This is my first time doing it too, so you guys are going to come with me and do it. Let's go. This should be pretty easy and take you guys about 30 minutes. Alright, you're going to need a fluid extraction pump or a fluid transfer pump or some sort of syringe to get the old fluid out of the reservoir. I'm going to be using this oil pump today, fluid pump. You can use this for the reservoir. Toyota calls for DEX 2 or DEX 3 ATF fluid, automatic transmission fluid, not power steering fluid. I'm going to be using Valvoline Max Life ATF fluid. It covers DEX 2 and DEX 3. This fluid is backwards compatible and it exceeds the recommended requirements for DEX 2, DEX 3. So use what you like. I'm using this. You're gonna need a floor jack. This is optional if you want to jack up your car whenever we do the bleed. And you're gonna need some sort of cap to cap off the reservoir. And unfortunately, I don't have a clean funnel, so I'm gonna be using this water bottle. All right, pop the hood. And we're gonna locate our power steering fluid reservoir right here. Take this cap off. And you can tell it's kind of dark, kind of dirty. All right, first we're gonna want to extract as much fluid out of this reservoir as possible. I'm gonna be using my pump, but if you don't have a pump and you have that fluid transfer pump, you can stick it in here and maybe get like a water bottle, like a jug, and just pump it all out. So show you that first. All right, we're gonna pump the old fluid out first as much as we can. Okay, the reservoir is empty. Now, this is your return line. You're gonna take this clamp off and you're gonna plug in your extractor hose into this black tube right here. Okay, I zip tied this hose out of the way so you guys can see. You take your pliers, take this clamp, squeeze it, and move it down, just like that. And then, okay, not gonna lie, getting this hose off was kind of a pain in the butt. You gotta use a finger on the top side, a finger on the bottom side, and just slowly wedge it out. I've connected my extraction pump to the hose that we took out. Now we're gonna fill up the reservoir. Make sure it never runs low or runs dry. Don't be like me. Cap off your reservoir first before you pour in your new fluid with this or some sort of cap. I just poured new fluid in and forgot to cap this off, and yeah, all the fluid just went down the drain. So cap this off, please. What can you do? You live and you learn. It's all right. Just clean it up, not a big deal. Okay, clearly capped off. Now you can pour new fluid in. What you want to do is you just want to pump until you see the new fluid coming out of the extractor. Always make sure to top this off and make sure it's filled. Don't let it run dry. See that old fluid coming out? As we can see, red new fluid is coming out. That's what we want. That means the new fluid's in there. All right, now that you saw the fresh fluid come out of your tube, you're gonna uncap it, put your hose and your clamp back on, and we're gonna fill this reservoir until it's full. Put the cap on. Now we're gonna raise our car up. All right, what we're gonna do, put the key in the ignition, or if you have a push to start, you're gonna press the button twice, or for keys, you're gonna turn it to the on position. Don't start your car. Now we're gonna bleed the system and get all the air out. Turn your steering wheel all the way to the right. Hold it. To the left. Hold it. Okay, do this a couple times. Hold it. Now we're gonna go out and check our fluid level. I don't know if you guys can see it, but our level got pretty low. I probably took out a little too much fluid with the extractor. Couldn't stop the flow, so we're gonna top this off and we're gonna do it again. Repeat the process. Reservoir is full. Let's go back in the car and air it out. Same thing, all the way to the right and hold it. All the way to the left. Hold it. All the way to the right. Hold it. All the way to the left. Turn off your car. Let's go check the level. Okay, as we can see, it dropped again. So we're gonna fill it to the max and repeat the process as many times as you need until you bleed it out and the level stays the same. I've done that process about a few times, you know, topping off the fluid, airing it out, turning the steering wheel. Now it is not going down anymore, but that's when the engine was cold. Just started my vehicle and the level is right at the hot max. So I'm gonna go take it for a drive and come back and check. All right, test driving the car right now. The steering wheel definitely feels a lot lighter than it did before. So it's definitely working. Really sharp turns all the way. Can't make this. I'm gonna go back. All right, just came back from our short drive and the level is right at the hot max, so we're all good to go. All right guys, and just like that, you successfully flushed out your power steering system, and now you should notice that your car turns much easier, feels much lighter, smoother. Mine definitely does for sure, but I kind of like the heavier feeling, but it's time to change it. As always, just please leave me any questions, comments, concerns. I'd be happy to help. Any feedback would be great. Thank you.